4chan GreenTexts, it's like Reddit, but not completely shit, and also entirely anonymous. Some of them are sad, some of them are disgusting, and some of them are downright funny. So let's fucking go, bruz. Dates a girl for 3 months. She's really cool. We have similar interests and sense of humour. Finally gonna have sex with her. Unzips my pants. What is that thing? What do you expect me to do with that? What? It's like a third arm. I don't have room for that. She leaves my apartment. We text later. She says she had an ex that tore her vag with her dick. Apparently he was big, but still not as big as me.
This tango is big! It's big! We're big!
I'm a little over 7.5 inches and about 6 inches thick. Fucking, okay bro, Jesus Christ, you're trying to make me jealous? Fucking what is this? Now she's afraid of large dicks. She apologises and says we aren't compatible. We agree to break up. Feels bad, man. Over the next 2 days, get texts from 3 of her friends and her cousin, all female, to hook up. Feels better, man. Well, I mean, yeah, it's big, but what does she think? You're Vlad the fucking Impaler? You're gonna impale her on your dong and then eat your dinner underneath her dead corpse? Like, what is this shit? Also, it's quite funny, too, like, everyone makes out, oh, big penis is good, big penis is epic, but this green text proves that sometimes a big cucumber is just as much of a burden as a small, tiny, oversized, clit-looking penis, alright? It's funny though, because this situation would be like if I went up to a really pretty girl and I said, sorry babe, can't fuck your pussy too fat. Good luck next time. An anonymous user says, reposting my all-time favourite green text. Playing soccer in the gym. Ball is up in the air. I think I'm gonna be awesome and air kick it into the goal. Try, miss ball, kick goalie in the face. Try to ask, are you okay? And I'm fucking sorry at the same time. Instead end up yelling, are you fucking sorry? Goalie is choking back tears. You see, what's really funny about this one is that you can picture this actually happening. Some dude absolutely wallops someone in the face with those spiked soccer shoes or whatever they're called, and then out of nowhere turns around and berates the kid for something that he did. And the kid's just sitting there like, oh my fucking face! Oh my fucking, I can't see! Be me, college student, live in Libtard Central, Boston. Spend probably 16 hours a day on 4chan. In class on Monday, attendance sheet is being passed around. My turn. I sign it and pass it to the chick next to me. As I pass it, I knock over my water bottle. Clangs to the ground extremely loudly. Without even thinking, I mutter, ah fucking... Stooping over to grab the bottle when I realise what I just said. I'm fucked.jpg. Look up. Girl has an uncomfortable look on her face. Clearly just heard me. Just go back to my seat and keep my head down until the end of class. Stressed, but I relax once I realise she doesn't know who I am. Fast forward to today, get an email from the student discipline office saying that they'd like to have a meeting with me. Realise that I literally handed the chick a slip of paper with my name on it before mumbling a slur unprompted. Am I fucked? I'm planning on convincing the faculty that I'm part Gruid or from South Africa or something. Yeah, situation you don't want to find yourself in, especially in Libtard Central as they describe. I guess what they say is true. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a libtard in a cage. Alright, this one's a sexual one. So get ready, because this is gonna be sexy. Be me, 23, fucking this older girl. She's around 30. Get busy coming or get busy dying. Suddenly she grabs my face and leans in close. Whispers, come for mummy, baby boy. Sit there frozen in complete shock. Jizz the biggest load of my life. Guys, I'm no longer attracted to girls my age. This bitch has given me a mummy fetish and it's ruined my life. Damn man, I'm real jelly. Alright, for all you Christians out there, this is a disclaimer. We're going to be dealing with the occult with this next story, so let's get into it. run into a weird satanic witchcraft cringe dude on Insta. Instead of calling him an idiot and getting blocked, I try to have fun with it. Tell him to use his, air quotes, powers to get my co-worker to fall in love with me. Okay. Asks me to DM him her photos. No word for a few days, just kinda forget about it. 2 days ago, finally DMs me, done. Yesterday, co-worker was acting really chummy with me. Texted me today asking if I'm doing anything on Saturday to go on a date. Get scared realizing that I very possibly made an actual deal with Satan. What have I done? Guys, God knows I was just trolling, right? I'm not gonna be cast to hell for this, right? I mean, I don't think this was real, but also my co-worker's really hot and I just don't want to ignore her. This is the perfect example of those situations where you go in having absolutely no expectations and anything beyond your wildest dream is actually what you end up getting. But this doesn't give you an excuse to put a fucking satanic hex on someone you want to bone, alright? Very possibly a coincidence, but maybe satanic witchcraft cringe dude on Insta genuinely did work his magic and gave you something you asked for. I mean, it's probably shaved 10 years off your life, but hey, you get to bone a hot secretary lady and you didn't have to do anything to earn it. Now I like to call this one the Spec Ops Sproglet. At GameStop, kid comes up to me. Hey, where are the hardcore FPS games at? For real, no cap. I look at him and say there are no hardcore FPS games for the 360. Shut up and tell me where the hardcore game's at, or I'll tell the manager, Ohio Riz. This kid thinks I'm an employee. I feel insulted. So I pick up a copy of Spec Ops The Line. Here's the most hardcore shooter game we have. Looks at it and says, this is so cool. All my friends will be jelly because this game look fire for real, no cap, Kai Sinat, fucking Ohio Riz. Kid buys the game and leaves. Next day, back at GameStop to pick up a pre-order. See the kid with his mum. The kid looks visibly shaken. Excuse me sir, I'd like to return this game. One of your awful employees recommended this game to my son and now he has nightmares. Could you point to the employee? The guy asks the kid. He points at me. I'm laughing so hard. Ma'am, that's not an employee. Kid says, but he looked like one. Sigma? I gather myself and ask the kid, do you feel like a hero yet? Did you enjoy burning those civilians? Kid starts screaming at me. Mum takes the refund and drags the brat out of the store. Me and employee starts laughing. I picked up my copy of SMT4. I could hear Conrad's voice in my head. Do you feel like a hero yet? Yes. Yes, I do. Well, yeah, sure, that kid's probably been scarred for a little while, probably had quite a few sleepless nights remembering that very scene in Spec Ops The Line, but at least not only does it prove to the kid that war is not any shits and giggles, it's not tickle fights and funny little pillow slaps, it's legit fucking war, and it also proves to that kid that video games aren't just battle passes, live service, Fortnite, V-Buck, emote shit, and that video games can actually, you know, have you feel things that aren't disdain and rage for the modern video game industry. Anonymous says, I fucked up. Making out with girlfriend at her house. Pretty intense. I pin her down and we're licking each other's tongues. I'm drinking her saliva. Hold on, Anon. She lifts up her shirt and bra, moves my hand to her right. For some reason I autistically say, BOOBA? She immediately puts on her bra and tells me to go home. We haven't spoken since. Pick related. Yeah, no, listen, if it's your first time or so, there's probably going to be one or two awkward things that take place, but don't let that dissuade you. It's a lot of fun grabbing BOOBA. Alright, now get the tissues for this one because this is depressing and it's the last one we're going to be looking at in today's video. I don't want to end on a depressing note, but I guess sometimes that's what life is like. There ain't no funnies here. This is an incredibly sad and kind of fucked story, so let's take a look. Anonymous says, sister won't talk to me after ... Be mid-20s incel. Have an older sister who is my only regular female contact. Talk on the phone regularly. When I was 9, she caught my mother's friend trying to molest me and told our parents, who called the police. Was put into therapy following this. Became more trusting of my sister. Fast forward to the present. Incel. All attempts at courting fail spectacularly. Know that my virginity holds me back. Begin to wish I was raped so that at least I wouldn't be a virgin and girls might actually like me. Resent my sister for denying me the privilege, especially as she has had her own successful relationships. Calling as usual, she asks how I'm doing. Fine. She asks what I'm up to. Continually giving short answers. She asks what's wrong. Confess to my lack of romantic and sexual success. Lament my virginity. Say I wish I was raped as a kid. She goes quiet. She says we'll talk later. Hangs up. Haven't gotten even a text in 2 weeks. No responses to my own check-ins. Well, lads, I think I drove her away. I feel bad, but at the same time, I don't want to have to apologise with a lie. What should I do? Well, my friend, what you should do is you should try to improve yourself in ways that don't correlate to the concept of virginity. Because let's be completely honest here, there are a lot of people out there who don't really care about that, and if you're looking at people that do, then they're definitely the wrong people. I honestly don't know what to say to that, my friend. Like, whew, I apologise that happened to you. But, you know, virginity, people look at it as a concept that's important, but in reality, to a lot of people, it's a natural thing. Yeah, I hope you liked the video. Press the like button. Yeah,